Welcome to On the Spectrum, and I'm your host, Terri Matthews, and this is the show where we like to entertain you, inform you, yes, and encourage you about all things autism. We like to call it a little bit of prescription TV. So every Tuesday is my do-it-yourself project, and today we're going to learn how to make gluten-free burgers. This is going to be an awesome, easy meal for us parents out there, especially for us who have kiddos that have gluten allergies. So welcome today, our guest, Chef Rashaun.
Hi, how are you?
I'm so good to have, first of all, it's great to have you here. We've had you here in the past,
yes.
right? And you make a lot of great food for me and my family, and you help me cheat on recipes with a lot of cool things we have right in the house.
Right, there's a lot of local things you can get right at the grocery store. You don't have to worry about trying to go to these little fancy little spots. You can even go to your local side produce store.
Well, I'm glad you say that because I like to call Whole Foods whole paycheck. But
I know that's right.
So let's talk about what ingredients do you have here, and we're going to talk about how families, they could eat some of the ingredients for themselves and also maybe carve out certain things for their kids in case some of the smells or taste or flavors might be too overwhelming.
Right, understandable. So here we have some cilantro, and we have some rice flour here, which is gluten-free.
Yes, yes.
You know? And we have
that was my best friend for a long time.
It's very good. We have sweet potatoes. We have our spread, which is avocado. We also have our spice blend. I have a little bit of cumin, garlic, Himalayan salt, and Southwest seasoning.
Oh, wow.
A little olive oil, a little good fat that you want to use.
I love the good fat.
Right. And we got some green onions, and we also have black beans.
Okay, so for those parents out there with kiddos like mine, my kid only eats like 5 things. So one idea with this burger is, although there's all of these ingredients, Jaden might just take the sweet potatoes, but I get to have the pleasure of eating all of these great flavors.
Yes.
So how hard is this to make?
This is actually very easy, and it's as simple as combining all the ingredients. You take some of the sweet potatoes.
Okay.
You can dump the cilantro in for me.
Thank you. I did wash my hands. Make sure your hands are clean.
Also have a little bit of the flour.
So what's the rice flour actually do? Does that help keep it together?
It binds it together, and then makes sure it doesn't dry out, keeps the form of the burger.
So this is even good for like a vegan family because there's
totally
no egg
vegan,
or anything.
no egg.
Okay, awesome.
So we're going to add our spice blends in there.
Okay. And for those of you who are sensitive or have kids that are sensitive to spice blends, you can season to taste.
Yes. Next, we're going to add a little bit of the green onion.
I love green onion.
And we're going to add our black beans in there.
Black beans are good. They're
Yes.
good too for texture. Some of our kiddos eat it, sometimes they don't.
And then you're just going to take it and you're going to mix everything together. And when it comes together, it's going to come out looking just like this.
Oh, wow. Look at that. Now, is there anything you can substitute that's in here? Like, if you didn't have a kid that ate sweet potatoes, is there something else you could use?
You can use any type of potato if you want to use. You can use straight black beans if you just want to do a regular black bean burger.
Okay.
Or any type of vegetable you really want to put together and bind it and try to make it.
So really, it's the rice flour that holds it together.
Right, exactly.
Okay, that's cool.
Exactly.
I'm going to let you do the work.
All right, we'll put that to work. So you just want to take it and form a nice little patty.
That's relatively easy.
And this is something that you can get the kids interactive with. They get their hands dirty a little bit.
And you know what? I don't have any gloves, but I'm just going to try it because I like to feel the consistency.
Sure.
And I wash my hands. So
Yes.
this is really quick, right?
Really quick. And just going to sear off the burger until it gets nice and golden brown, nice and hot through the middle. So you give or take about between 5 and 8 minutes.
On each side?
On each side.
Okay, so just a question, especially for our viewers out there. Technically speaking, if this is undercooked a little bit, it's not dangerous, right? Because the sweet potatoes and the beans are already cooked.
Right, they're already cooked already.
That's pretty cool.
It's healthy. This is something where you can actually put into a blender if you want to make a shake. You want to do something else. And kind of just turn everything into something different than what you're actually really making.
See, I like that. And you know what? Even if your kiddo doesn't eat it, I think they would just like the feeling of this because this actually feels pretty good.
Right. So you want to take it and you flip it. You get a nice golden brown texture to go on side of it. And here we also paired it with a little bit of broccoli.
Now Jaden absolutely loves broccoli. He doesn't eat any other vegetable, and for whatever reason, he likes broccoli. But I think it's also like the texture of it.
Right.
So what would you suggest? Do you blanch it?
So right here, we're just blanching it, and we're going to take our same spice blend, or you can do salt and pepper, butter if you want to use butter or anything like that, and just have at it. Just make sure you don't want to cook it till it's soggy. You don't want to cook all the nutrients and stuff out of it.
Okay, that's a good point.
Right. So afterwards,
let me see what this looks like.
we'll bring this over here with a little bit of lettuce and tomato.
So good.
And we're going to take some of our avocado spread, And we're gonna put it on top of the bun here.
This smells so good. I know that this is TV, but I promise you this smells so good. I'm actually gonna take a bite of the burger like this, but I also wanna taste it without all of the bread. If you're like me, I eat my burgers without bread just because I'm trying to watch my little girlish figure, you know? And I don't have that much time to go to the gym. So how I eat is extremely important. And it's important as a parent that we're
Yes.
healthy because we have to stay around a long time and we're always running with kids on the spectrum. So
Yes,
let me
you
try this.
Please.
It smells so good.
Look to this camera, Terry.
Oh my goodness.
Nice.
Mm-mm-mm.
Got all the health benefits. You know, even like you said,
You guys
if
should try this.
you don't eat the bread, you can always take some type of lettuce or anything like that and wrap it
And
inside.
wrap it. So look, I would like to taste it just even without the other ingredients.
Sure.
The textures are really good.
Okay.
It's not like meat.
Mm-hmm.
For those of you who know me, I'm a vegetarian, so it's not like meat, but it has a consistency. Like, it's full, it's substantive,
Right.
and it has a lot of flavor. So this is really good.
That's the one thing you want to make sure. If you're doing anything that's vegan or vegetarian, you want to make sure you have that big, bold flavors that are going into whatever you're making.
Yeah, because I think meat kind of takes over, if that is such a thing. I'm
It
no
definitely-
chef, but I can cook a little bit. I can
hear
burn
that,
in the kitchen.
right? I mean, because usually, if, you're dealing with meat, you can actually just season with salt and pepper because you want to actually let the meat of the flavor of the meat go more than adding all these different type of flavors.
See, that's why you have your job and I have this one. So I'll just give you a call.
All right, that works.
Thank you so much for joining us
Thank
today.
you for having me.
If you're interested on how you can try this project at home, please log on to www.terrimatthewsonline.com where you can download information and figure out how you can make this easy sweet potato black bean burger. Stay healthy in the process. That's all the time we have this week on The Spectrum. See you next time. Okay, I'm about to eat this, but this is good. You need to taste it.